when I was a boy, my Zio Gaetano wanted me to have some fresh ricotta. Ricotta there is not like the supermarket paleo here, you know, so it's really basically curds and whey. So it's presented to me. And he goes, "Domani mattina devo prendere la ricotta. Tomorrow morning we go to make my fresh ricotta." And I said, "Oh wow, I love ricotta." My mother would serve it to me, sprinkled with powdered sugar between 2 slices of bread. So he gives me this bowl of ricotta, and you know what happens?
Hi everybody, we're here today with Frank Ingrasciotta, who is the creator and star of Blood Type Ragu. So Frank, I've seen this show and I just love it, and I just want to know, is it all true?
Thank you, Maggie. Yes, it is true. People think it's not, but it is true. What it is that some of it's heightened for dramatic purposes. So maybe 20 characters becomes one character. Maybe something that happened to me in childhood that I talk about in the show happened as an adult. But it is true. Few of the stories are my wife's stories that I incorporated in, but it is.
It's all true, every word.
Yes.
That's amazing. Now listen, I think we should tell everybody, well, this is the story of you growing up?
Growing up as a first-generation child and of immigrants, Italian, happens to be Italian, and what that child goes through growing up between two cultures, the struggles and the joys.
Now listen, you speak Sicilian very well.
I spoke the Sicilian dialect growing up. That was my first language because that's what my parents spoke. They came to this country and they never learned English. So, because they said insulated in a neighborhood, because back then that's what it was in Brooklyn, neighborhoods, you know, and so the butcher spoke Italian, so they didn't have to. So you become the translator, you know, in the family in many ways.
Right. Well, and in the show itself, you are actually our translator.
Yes,
because
exactly.
you speak very well,
Right.
and you speak I love some of the expressions.
Oh, okay.
Now, I think I want to know what some of those expressions are that I can say in Sicilian that no one will know when I'm talking about. So I think I asked you for one that.
Right.
What was that one?
Well, first let me say that everything that's spoken in Italian is translated in English, so no one loses from anybody who comes, because you don't have to be Italian to like the show.
Absolutely.
It's a universal story, it's a story about family. But I must say that Italians have a wonderful way of making everything sound like poetry. So it's never just, you know, drop dead. You know, or like when they want to send an insult your way. It's like, you know, che ti scattasse il cuore, may your heart blow up out of your body. You know?
I love that. May your heart blow up out of your body.
Yeah. This is about a family and the dynamics of a child and the relationship with the parents and trying to find his independence. So as I said, it's the Italian culture that's the backdrop for that, but it could be any culture of a child trying to find his own way into becoming his own person. You know, in my situation, it's becoming my own man. And I went back to Sicily on my honeymoon because my in-laws lived there, and I looked up my family that I had not seen for 29 years.
Wow.
And it helped me to understand why my parents who were the way they were by watching and learning about them, how they walked through the streets of that town, who they were in that town before I was born, before they came to America. Tremendous healing in my life and understanding. So it drew me back, and it kept, I had this desire to keep going back, so I've been back like 8 times since I've been married. Because I was there as a boy at 7 years old. It was very impressionable when I went with my mother.
Well, you know, I think that the show itself is very much a part of that healing journey that you have done. It's really obvious. It's filled with love and pathos and a lot of laughs and people that we know, and you, who seem very healed to me.
Oh, thank you.
So what do you want to say, the last thing you want to say to us?
Well, come see the show, because I think that people will enjoy it. I think it'll be a very rich night of just a full experience of theater.
Yeah, and you know, you get to meet Frank, which is one of the nicest things about the show, because he's very accessible and he will be there and you'll get to meet him up close and personal. Thanks so much, Frank.
Thank you, Maggie.
Pleasure.
Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to the Capital Region audiences and to working with everyone here. Thank you.